excited as we are as we check out the map and the flight paths.
Yeah, technically this is their round 2 in Erangel, technically. So are they going to use references from the warm-up round? This is going to be a question mark here. Or are they just going to like, okay, let's just ignore that because it's a warm-up round. Let's just start fresh in our mind. Let's not get deluded by what the mind games they want to play in that warm-up round.
Oh, look at that flight path. But before that, thank you for our observers, Director XCYR with 268 game observed, while the rest of them, NNGEK and also Topcast, there's also Zai this time around, have themselves quite a number of experience there in terms of being a observer for games.
Yeah, not to mention that in the PMPL, those numbers are only going to increase. But let's have a look. Some of the teams have already deployed, and Bigetron, are they making a sneaky little drop here?
Oh, I like this map a lot because it's quite balanced, this cut of the flight path. And one of the things is that you can go anywhere you want. Those who are actually staying in the middle of the circle can actually secure themselves. They can just drop anywhere they want. It's not that hard for those who like the north. It's still reachable for those who like the south. Very stable flight path all around. And one thing, Erangel is one of the most stable map as well. The same ratio 50-50 of the water and land here.
At the same time, it is a favorite location for Team Secret here, right in the middle, Pochinki, and this flight path is definitely for them. And looks like, yeah, they seem to have gone there. So looks like they are going to try to hold that area, not being contested by anyone else at this point. This circle looks like going towards the northern side, and we do see that. Look at this, Pochinki, it's theirs. They have the whole area for them. This is amazing loot here.
Yeah, before this, we saw how Team NoRecoil kind of go into Pochinki to contest. Oh, but where are you going, Syndicate?
No.
This is not great for them. Tara just pinned them down one by one out in the open with nothing on them.
Oh, that's just unfortunate there. It's not looking good. Now they're down to 2 team members.
Oh my God, my heart just broke a little bit when the camera quickly switched over to that. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where when you drop, you get a little unlucky with, oh, there doesn't happen to be loot there, and you just have to make a move and make a quick decision of whether to bail or not. And unfortunately, they got punished on the bail. Ugh, was sad to see. Now, Dingoz, they currently, and at their current standings, are in that second place position. Can they pull it off one more time to kind of tell the other teams like, hey, we're here to win it?
Well, at least they're off to a good start. They have that whole compound to themselves. Same goes for BTR right here. Let's just remember how sneaky BTR was in the previous map. They were in an open area, but yet at the same time, they were able to hold off for such a long time despite being sandwiched among multiple teams.
Yeah, the thing is, Novo is really quite far from the rest of the circle. While we do have Syndicate, we're forced up to Savini. We know that the loot here is not that great, but enough for one person, because it seems like they are down onto just 2 of the members left for Syndicate. They are not doing great. For last game, was it Syndicate as well that being... no, that was Tara. Just 2 of the members left for Syndicate. They are not doing great. For last game, was it Syndicate as well that being... no, that was Tara at first.
It was Tara.
So the thing happened, the same fate for Syndicate this time.
And now the graphics on the left, ladies and gentlemen, actually shows the summary for the entire tournament. So whatever numbers that you see, that it will be carried forward to the next day and the day and the following and so on.
I'm really hoping for that pan kill. Who isn't waiting for that pan kill?
Dream on. It's not going to happen for the first week because everybody's being super cautious about it. If you're being forced to, like, I've seen that in the qualifiers where somebody's trying to punch somebody with a weapon to die, but it's no, you don't have anything. The punch won't work against weapons, you know.
Unfortunately so. Now Tara making some quick rotations up to the north side of the map. They are convoyed up and they are ready to loot up some more. Ooh, quick little switch over here to squad 7. Level 3 body armor already being snatched up. Nicely found.
And looks like Omar, he has an Uzi for himself. We saw those long shots from Omar earlier, but with a different weapon. This time, is he going to do the same with that Uzi? Man, I'm just so on for Uzi long-range shots here, guys.
But then just now, I was looking at MRA Syndicate. They are quite separated between those two. One is in a shooting range and the other one is severely quite far in case one of them got ambushed by another team. A risky thing to do with only 2 members left. I think they might just going to loot up and and maybe meet somewhere between Rosshawk. Probably will.
I think we have to also consider what the flight path was. They didn't jump almost immediately. They had a good number of squads. They only have to worry about what, if I'm correct, 5 squads, and 3 of which actually went down towards the south side, meaning there's a potential maybe 1 or even a second unlucky squad if they decide to do that. So, you know, considering that they didn't get into an immediate engagement, not too bad of a decision, but they'll play the numbers game right here. Roll the dice.
And this is what I like to see from H2O. They are actually splitting up, trying to go to different locations, get those loots in as fast as possible, not concentrating in one area. Like how we see earlier during the warm-up map, 4 team members in one house being pinned down at the same time. That wasn't good for them, but it's just a relief to see that, okay, you're trying something else. So this is where probably they'll say, okay, in a warm-up round, we're not giving up too much of what we're going to do, so here's what we're going to do now.
Why not? You have to try something new. You can't play the same game for the next 3 weeks because people will catch up with you, like it or not. The same goes for the top tier teams. But Net though, Net is something that I like this team because they always kind of have some sort of bring something new to the table, you know. It's always something refreshing. Sometimes we thought they're gonna die soon, or the whole team gonna wipe very early on, but they just make everything turning the tide all around by just one single person sometimes. I like how the playstyle is, but now, wow, they are not doing great for the last few games. The only 2 games today, but yeah, last game they're not doing great.
Yeah, not the greatest performance so far, but now let's have a look. Squad 5, Tonghua. Hopefully, you know, they find enough vehicles to kind of bail themselves. They just found the last one, refueling it back up. They're going to start pushing back out. Phase 1 still in play, and again, they gotta get out of that island.
Oh, just check out Omar. He has everything on himself. He has a level 3 helmet, level 3 vest, level 3 backpack. He's well fitted for the next fight right here. Well, I'm not sure on his weaponry, but if he has such utilities, normally they already come with those weapons that he's ready to take on a fight. So now he's solo, he can go around, he can just leave the rest of the loot to his team members and just not get in their way.
And the rest of the Team Traitor are nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Is this scout for Team Traitor OZ is trying to making sure there's nobody actually in this compound. While looking at Team NoRecoil, they gave up Pochinki based on a pre-warm-up game just now, not contesting it. They dropped actually a little bit outskirts of Pochinki, a little bit south to Pochinki, but now they're trying to gatekeeping this area of bridge for them.
Yeah, Dingoz on the other side of the map. Dingoz on the other side of that bridge. Really considering, you can see them kind of just hovering over the area. Bigetron now crossing the bridge. Blue is catching up with them, but again, it is phase 1. It's not going to hurt that much, and they should be able to get where they need to be.
Yeah, no, but hopefully nobody's barricading this because we know that when it comes to bridge camping, I love that the most. I haven't seen it for some time.
Camping.
Yeah, it was fun. Some people actually climb up onto the top of the bridge just to make sure that they have the hawk eye view and just shoot everybody else and accidentally drop themselves the moment they got all the kills. That's just so hard to watch and fun to cast.
Yeah, you don't want that to be in the highlights there. That definitely won't be a highlight. There will definitely be a low light there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't want that to happen at all.
Let's see how they play. Wow, now going around again. Where are they rotating to exactly? Where is the end position that they want to be in? Are they going to loot here? Yep, yes they are.
For a second there, I thought he was trying to take down the tree.
Oh, and he can try, but there's no chainsaw in this game, so I don't think that's going to work. Machete is there, but you can try if you want to.
Yeah, you can stay there the entire game and try to chop the tree down, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to work for the game. But there you go. AWM, a yummy one just around a Rosshawk where Resurgence is ready to gun them in.
Yep, Resurgence, will they go for it? It looks like they are the only ones in the compound. They may go for it, they may or may not. We'll see what happens here, but it looks like rotations happening. We do see here Y2K all alone being that scout, just trying to see what's around the area, but looks like they are in a safe zone. They won't see anyone for this moment.
Oh, finally. The map is coming up, and now we can have a much better view as we go into phase 2. The circle looks to be overshooting range over towards the north side, which is a little unfortunate considering that a lot of teams teams, especially those who decided to go down into military base, and I'm pretty sure it was Bigetron as well, have finally, they saw the circle, we gotta move, we immediately start taking our vehicles, moving on towards, the north side, and keeping towards the east as well. It looks like they might want to head to the very top of the map towards the east side and play outer circle.
Yeah, but I know those are actually from the east and the south. Oh, but then look at the west. It's so colorful. I have a bad feeling about this. We all know when it comes to phase 4 where that's the bloodshed happen. Usually, when it's first 3 of the phase of a circle, nobody's gonna just engage with anybody just yet. They know they need to loot first.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some Mad Max type nonsense right
you
here.
will.
Yeah,
You will.
because everybody is moving. So many squads decided to drop towards the southern side of the map.
That's true, and now they're all trying to get into shooting range, or as well as a Rosshawk area. And anytime soon, look at that. Already talking about shooting, Resurgence might just get access with the car. Oh my goodness me. That's just happened.
What? That's a little unfortunate. I would like to see how that went down, but oof. We can't show that. We can't show that one.
That's a tough one to swallow there, really.
Oh,
man.
boy.
But we do see here that Dingoz, they are at the airplane, abandoned airplane. Oh, wow. Looks like Grizz goes down as well. They're holding on to the abandoned airplane. So it's quite an open position. I'm not sure about that. But looks like here we do see Yuhai here in action here. All the way. Far range shots coming up from Yuhai. No counter onto Yuhai. They do have dominance on this area, it seems. No one's going to go at them.
Yeah, they're in full control. They already have 2 structures under their control. They have vehicles just in case they need to bail out of there. They've even hidden the vehicles just for extra security. They are stocked up and ready to go.
They are definitely in a good position here. They are also near the bridge. So this is the thing. What if the circle goes on the other side of the bridge? At least they are in a position where, okay, we can still get there. But if the circle is on their side, well, it's good for them. So they're in a quite good position, I would say.
Center of the circle. I mean, a lot of the teams are hugging around the outer circle area, and also, the prediction of where the next circle is going to be, especially for Traitor, who so far hasn't really gotten to too many debacles just yet. But looking at Dingoz right now, they hear the vehicles, but they're in a great position where they've hidden it due to the shape of the landscape. Oh, well, that's a little... Oh, that sucks.
I have a feeling this might ended up around Severny for the circle. Usually, sometimes it shows like I don't know, it's just me, or sometimes it just randomly drop for the airdrop. But usually drop kind of give you a hint where the next circle will be at. So maybe it will be inside of the river or the sea. But now, WoW Esport have to take up the challenge against Team H2. Oh, look at that very deceiving circle.
Oh, and looks like 7up is now down there. He needs some help there. He needs help from his teammates. But then again, Pende is just trying to circle around, trying to find that right angle. Doesn't have vision enough on H2O, which is just nearby, but nevertheless, there's another team just right behind it. Looks like Hi looking to get away onto danger, or trying to scout it out, just trying to find where H2O are.
He's using the vehicle to actually get a much better position here. He's already got the flank angle. Oh, but wait a minute. Squad 12, his teammate spots him up just before he takes the shot. Now, he's just stuck in his position, and Pende has to kind of push up and put enough pressure to make sure the scout can't move without getting peppered backwards. But really good pressure relief from YKV.
DB28 does it work a lot. Now Pendant has just to barricade his Dacia, making sure that he's covered with a smoke as well. But H2O, they are segregated, making sure that all the angles covered and try to corner it well. At the same time, well, like it or not, they have to bump into another team just in front of them. If I'm not mistaken, around shooting range is really popular with a couple of teams.
Yeah, so many. I'm surprised because they all came from the south side. I would have expected them to move towards the, the eastern side of the map. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a debacle going on there. Already a knockdown coming in from Team NoRecoil there. It's going to keep on going, but the snipes, again, from the perspective of RSG, it's just, you know what, I'll take it. Maybe if I could get a kill. If I could get a kill, I'll steal it away.
Yeah, Volky already got a Gillicid on him, by the way.
Oh yeah, they were like, they separated out. They had a good sniper at one side, and then they had someone just shooting it out. And getting, looks like Impact now is in trouble. He's right in the middle of everything. Somnus actually going in, and they would, looks like Jaeger goes out at the same time, and it looks like Jaeger will go down. Impact looks like will be the one who go down there in the middle.
But they have to move. Resurgence is marching in their territory, and it's not really an ideal place place to take cover on. Resurgence Vogi is still applying as much pressure as he can towards the other team on the side of the map. Team NoRecoil, on the other hand, have to stock up, reset everything, and just move.
Yeah, but just look at where they are. They just have to deploy smokes. There is no cover. There's literally nothing they can do. And Resurgence, in very, very good cover, has a decent position. They have to rotate quickly to the left.
Absolutely, and we did see that Stu at 9k as well. He's standing from a distance. He can only watch his team. He can't go down there and help. If he shoots, his position may be given away, and that's not a good idea as well.
Oh, Dingoz is going against Team Secret with only trees as covers. Yuhai on the other end, look at that small guy. It's not really small when it comes to holding the gun and pinning everybody down. Look at Dingoz really cornered. Oh, they tried to go, and that's a straight on the crosshair of ice shots. Beautiful spray, straight away knock one down when they try to climb into that UAZ.
Yeah, they are making sure that nobody escapes here. They're completely locking them down. They've already got that first knock, but now, oh no, Matoy, he's got a really good shot in the angle, but luckily the smoke does deploy just before that happens.
But they definitely got Dingoz pinned down here in the building. Are they going to go for it? They do have their vehicles here right now, and looks like they may or may not decide to go for it. Matoy still putting on pressure onto Dingoz. Dingoz not able to come out of this. But at the same time, we do see on the other side, team number 15, not really far away, and looks like Team Secret chooses to just back up, and we want those placement points. We will see you again later.
Oh, but then Dingoz is really in a harsh point where they have to fight against Traitor if they go a little bit to the west of the map. On the east side, though, it's another team, Team Secret. Two teams are quite a titan that they are kind of clumped themselves into. But Axis, on the other hand, do they really want to change on the go team, Team Secret, who's just charging in with the Dacia, who doesn't have a business at all here, just showing off their dominance.
Oh, Matoy now just being the scout, just going right in front. Looks like they want that middle position. That has been working well for them. They want to just rinse and repeat what they're going to do. And looks like Matoy now just getting those positions, trying to find that right angle there from a long range. And we do see Atai 10k here just in front of Jenny. Putting those shots. Atai now in trouble. Atai now only with 10% of health there. We'll need to hang on to it. Samsi giving fire cover there from afar there, ladies and gentlemen. And Samsi still holding out for his teammate.
Yeah, this is not looking like it's a great position for them. He has to keep applying pressure, and at least you putting some cover fire suppressive fire, just to make sure that they don't push up. Bapak now hiding back into the shed. The one's getting into a vehicle, but again, it is not looking good. Anybody who walks out too far is going to get shot.
Yeah, things just really chaotic at this moment with a very open field to play with. Bigetron again sandwiched within so many teams. What happened?
Again, absolutely depending on terrains just to help them. Nothing but that. This is a very unique play from Bigetron, I would say. And we do see here Six and also Trix. Looks like they're in the same location. It's very, very risky for them. Should they leave this area? But then again, there's just too much land to cover before they go to the next area. Too many teams. Oh, Drex with the long range shot. That is amazing there.
Bapak, our team, Trixinity, one of the most veteran player in this team as well. While Resurgence, on the other hand, trying to rotate and get the vision on Bigetron. Everybody just trying to pin down Bigetron at this state, and they have literally just smoke to play with. Look at that, from the front, from the side, from the rear, from the flanks. Where are you going?
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, looking at it, I'm a little torn up, because if the next circle decides to be on the south side, Resurgence is basically in a whole heap of trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to be in that, although you have all the utilities on your side. Bigetron, just look at Bigetron. They are just chilling there in the middle. I'm amazed that they are hanging on to this right now. All eyes on them.
Oh, no! You
Looks
popped
like
your
that
head too
was
much.
so dangerous. Luckily, he had a level 3 helmet there to help him out.
If he doesn't have that helmet, I think he's straight out knocked down there.
Oh my goodness, I lost my breath there. He just peeked up for a second and whack right in the face.
I mean, that is just the skill level of these players here that we are talking about. And looks like the circle is kind to BTR again. They are still within the circle, but in a very small location where all eyes are on them. How long are you going to hold on to this? Looks like Bapak they are right smack in the middle of the circle right now. Looks like a better position for them. But then again, this is also very risky. One grenade into the hut, they will go down. And looks like all eyes again on BTR.
Yeah, they're right smack in the middle. Everybody else is towards the outer side of the circle. Luckily, Resurgence don't have to worry too much. They only have to deal with one team, deal with BTR. But looking down on the south side, you can already see Team Secret in a very comfortable position. But eventually, they're gonna run out of supplies in those smokes, and I think they might have to move.
Yeah, Tara won't look great here. There's also Axis. Oh, sorry, Axis. I'm really sorry. You have to clump yourself between these two teams who's actually at a warfare. And it's just crucial, Team Secret, to hold this position because they can get more killing points by gatekeeping. While the rest of a team, like Team Bapak, are already in the middle of the circle. Look at Tara now joining in the fray as well. Everybody wants a piece of pie. But UI just keep on going. But Bigetron is just going for more too.
And looks like Yuhai right here making those moves there. Another knock by the vehicle there. Vertex now in trouble. Just about 10% life more. How long is he going to hold on here? He does have his team members with him, but a couple of them have been knocked down there. Olaf is the only one left now for this team. And we do see here that Hi goes down at the same time in the same process. All teams, lots of the lockdown in the circle.
They're going to push on out. I mean, it's not looking good for any of these teams. No, Net. Oh, great shot there. Net just completely taking him out there. And now RSG with the AWM is just bopping them one by one. And again, that's what you get with the AWM. They've got to be so careful now as BTR somehow still holding on.
BTR really not leaving this location. This is absolutely mind-boggling. How are you actually doing this? But Voki looks like he's not going to be so kind. He has his crosshair onto a couple of them on the other side as well. And he is well prepared for this. He has the ghillie suit, which is absolutely good for this kind of terrain here with all these grass areas.
Yeah, but then Bigetron, one need to rule them all. They are overseeing that for Voki. Keep on tunneling down for Flash Vision here. Unbeatable Gaming is really in a tough spot. Like it or not, Alpha and the rest of the team, they really need to get out of the blue zone, which gonna enclose it even more, shrink it down in 40 more seconds. Sleep, try to tell them, Voki, return back, punish him, strike! Oh my goodness me, there you go when you poke too many damage on Team IV. You get that back, punish them back, giving them, sending a great big message there.
Just the tip of his back was being exposed. If we do find a great knockdown there, that's going to buy them that's going to really hurt RSG for now in terms of their supplies. But again, the circle right smack in the middle, still pretty neutral. And Sleep, he's just going to make sure, come on, poke out a little bit more so I can get some free damage.
Yes, and at the same time, he needs to move as well. And we have still 8 teams, 25 alive. This is still a lot of people. Yuhai getting the prone in. Uses the utilities, goes out, but then again, just across the river, just across the hill there's someone there. And look at Bapak, they are still smack in the middle with the smokes. Just that only one helping them out.
It's not great for them. They will be sandwiched by Resurgence, who just drove themselves into the territory, smash into them. What happened to that? Bapak actually been ambushed, and they returning, and they giving up for more. Y2K is actually returning the damage so much, getting all those from the side for FV.
This is really smart. I mean, RSG, they took a really big risk. They took a 50-50, sending their squad in on a vehicle, going right in, while leaving Y2K, making him lag behind. Everybody wants to get in the middle of this. Let's go! The Royal Rumble begins!
And the bloodbath here begins, ladies and gentlemen. We do see Alpha here, just behind the smoke, letting go of the shot. Alpha, tricks in it, goes down, Jenny takes back grip, and they continue go. Fun goes down as well in the process. This is going crazy.
Alpha was actually looking the wrong way, and now Net trying to engage with the Team Secret. There you go, you managed to throw a nice nade. But Bill got return on that damage straight away. He has to heal up. There's only a few more seconds on the smoke. There's 5 teams left, but Avi is still getting a Bapa. They managed to return it with Bart getting one of the teams, Kiddo, back to the ground.
They're still holding on somehow. Bapak, even though they did lose 2 members, they actually profit off of this situation really, really nicely. A lot of smokes were dropped, but a lot of people didn't decide to just throw a Molotov or a nade. They instead went rushing in.
They don't have any.
They don't have any.
They used it up all out. Look at how many smokes being popped here and there throughout the whole map. 4 teams left with only 10 players. 1 person on Traitor's side, but Matoy really calling the shots for the Team Secret here.
And Matoy right now, everyone's in the same area. Matoy, Biu, Yuhai, they're in the same area. Any utilities onto them won't be good news, definitely. They may consider to move, but then again, it's a hard decision to make. You do not have anywhere else to run. And we look at one side, Traitors on the other side. They are just 4 angles right here. Although it's a circle, it's a 4-angle fight right here coming down to these 4 teams.
Oh, look at that. Team Bapak managed to just not being flushed out by another team. Resurgence were challenging them, but they got wiped out instead. Now they're going for Team Secret, but Bapak managed to get Traitor out from the game straight away. Now up to top 3. They got themselves secured at top 4 there. 4th placement for Traitor, but the rest of the team, still no clue. It's 3 versus 3 versus 2? 3?
3-3-2. Oh, and
no. They
Jenny
want in
goes
on
down.
this. They want in on this really, really hard as they push on forward. Team Secret currently wanting to get Bapak out of position. Finally, Juhai does fight him down, tries to get the knockdown, but unfortunately, he quickly goes prone, and luckily the landscape does help him out here.
Yes, and it's a good thing that the vehicle did not explode there. That was a really, really risky move to stay nearby the vehicle, especially when Yuhai has the high ground. He can explode their vehicle, and looks like Bart tries to take that shot. Vehicle goes out, but looks like did not manage to take anyone else. Bart is now very, very low health. He only has 6 bandages with him, but that will be very, very risky if he chooses to pop it now. He could be sniped out at any point of time.
Yeah, Bart only have the terrain on his side. Well, net Ty, where is our Ty? Where is he going? Look at that! Rains of bullets showering him while he tried to throw him some nades, but Bart is right in front of him.
Oh my God!
Beautiful.
That nade, oh, look at this spray. He's trying to get as much as he possibly can. The prone comes through. Landscape does help once again. But man, that nade was absolutely ridiculous. Team Secret still in the running here, trying to get a revive real quick, but he's got to be so careful just in case he peeks on forward. He sees him moving forward. The high ground advantage. He takes down 1. This is going to be a real clutch moment. Here's Zuhai. Can he pull this off? The rest of his team members is still, Biu is still down. He can't help, but he gets hit by a nade, and now they're going to frag him out as the circle closes in. He does have a little bit of high ground. He's going to slowly crawl towards it. He sees the supply box. 2 are down. He knows exactly where he is. Another nade's coming out. He's got to run!
Oh my goodness! What did we just say? Oh, that was an explosive end, literally.
Literally an explosive.
That nade hit on point. The moment Bibi trying to run away from it, it's a bit too late, and it hits it in the air as well.
Yep, I mean that's the beauty about cooking your grenade. It's like you have no time to react to it. Rather than just throwing it, you'll hear it like kind of hit the ground, and you can start moving away. You cook that baby. Moment it touches the ground, or even in midair, you're gonna take that damage.
Yeah, we definitely know who's going to sign up for a basketball audition after this. Yeah, that's for sure.